Welcome, dreamy decor friends. Today we're guiding you through a heartwarming home journey, from farmhouse charm to elegant French country chic. Whether you're craving soft textures, antique accents, or European elegance, this video will inspire you with easy and budget-friendly ways to achieve the look. French country style is a graceful evolution of the farmhouse trend. It combines warmth with sophistication, perfect for creating a home that feels lived in yet luxurious. With simple updates and intentional decor choices, your space can feel like a timeless retreat straight out of Provence. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Dreamy Decor so you don't miss a single DIY tip or makeover idea. We're here to help you create beautiful, personalized spaces that reflect your style without breaking the bank. Let's begin this cozy, elegant transformation together. Before we can appreciate the elegance of French country style, it helps to understand its roots in the classic farmhouse aesthetic. Farmhouse design was built on function, think weathered wood, open shelves, and simplicity born from necessity. It's a look that feels familiar and homey, deeply tied to the past. What made farmhouse style so beloved was its practicality and charm. Reclaimed materials, neutral tones, and handmade pieces brought authenticity. It reminded us of Sunday dinners and family gatherings, spaces that were lived in and loved. But now we're ready to elevate this grounded style with a refined European twist. As we shift from farmhouse to French country, we carry these cozy roots with us. The textures and natural elements remain, but they're paired with curves, elegance, and old-world influence. It's not about replacing the farmhouse, it's about enhancing it with romantic charm. Soft neutrals are the heart of French country interiors. While farmhouse style leaned into rustic whites and beige, the French evolution introduces misty grays, chalky creams, and subtle pastels. These hues create a sense of calm and openness that feels both timeless and sophisticated. Layering tones like taupe, linen, and bone white allows your space to feel lived in but curated. It's not about flat color, it's about depth through subtle variation. When these shades interact with natural light, they bring out textures in fabrics, woods, and walls, giving the room an airy, romantic atmosphere. If you're looking to transition your home's palette, start small. Try painting one accent wall in a pale French blue or updating throw pillows with muted floral patterns. These gentle changes set the stage for a larger transformation that maintains warmth while introducing grace. Farmhouse furniture has long been celebrated for its practicality, straight lines, sturdy frames, and square edges. But French country design introduces something new: softness. Curved legs, carved backs, and scalloped edges replace the hard geometry with feminine charm and graceful movement. Think of cabriole legs on a side table, or an arched headboard upholstered in linen. These curved pieces bring elegance into a space without feeling fussy. The craftsmanship is subtle but meaningful, turning everyday furniture into sculptural works of art that still feel warm and welcoming. You don't have to replace everything to embrace the curve. Swap out a single coffee table, add a vintage armchair with rounded arms, or upcycle a thrifted piece with a new silhouette. Each gentle curve helps shift your style from rustic utility to refined beauty. Texture plays a starring role in French country design. While farmhouse style often focused on raw woods and metal finishes, French-inspired textures introduce a softer, richer mix. Think woven linen, tufted cushions, aged plaster walls, and velvet accents, all coming together to add warmth and visual depth. These textures bring dimension without overwhelming the space. A linen slipcover next to a carved wood bench or a brushed gold mirror above a chippy white console. Each pairing tells a tactile story. You're creating a sensory experience, one that feels both refined and lived in. Try layering textures in unexpected places. A velvet pillow on a rattan chair, a lace-trimmed curtain beside a reclaimed wood beam. These subtle choices build charm and character. With French country, every surface invites you to touch, linger, and appreciate the beauty of age and craftsmanship. In French country style, antiques aren't just decorative, they serve a purpose. Unlike farmhouse decor, which often uses vintage items purely for charm, French country brings in meaningful heirlooms and functional antiques that tell a story. Each piece contributes history, soul, and elegance to a space. Picture a time-worn hutch used to store linens, or a petite writing desk nestled in the corner of a bedroom. These are not museum pieces, but living, working parts of the home. They carry the marks of past lives and still hold value through daily use and quiet beauty. To integrate antiques into your home, begin with one focal point: an old mirror, a hand-painted armoire, or a flea market chandelier. Let it stand out but also serve a role. Purposeful antiques create interiors that feel both elegant and real, grounded in tradition but ready for everyday life. Lighting in French country homes is more than practical. It's poetic. While farmhouse spaces often lean on industrial fixtures and simple lines, French country welcomes back the chandelier, the gilded sconce, and the graceful table lamp. These lighting choices become focal points that add romance and old-world allure. Imagine a wrought iron chandelier dripping with crystals, casting soft shadows across a dining room, or a curvy wall sconce with a candle-shaped bulb. The goal isn't to go over the top, but to embrace lighting as an art form, one that creates warmth, highlights detail, and softens the entire space. If you're transitioning your lighting, begin with a single piece, a vintage pendant over the kitchen island, or a curvy lamp beside the sofa. Look for aged finishes, floral motifs, and classic silhouettes. These ornate touches will brighten your home, both literally and stylistically. French country interiors are a dance between rustic and refined. While farmhouse style often emphasizes rough-hewn woods and bare simplicity, French country softens those raw elements with elegance. Picture a distressed farm table paired with curvy Louis-style chairs, or an old beam ceiling hovering above a crystal chandelier. The contrast is key. The rustic gives a sense of age and character, while the refined adds a layer of sophistication and polish. Together, they create balance, a home that feels welcoming, but never sloppy. It's a look that appreciates both nature's imperfection and man's craftsmanship. You can achieve this mix by thoughtfully pairing opposites: stone floors with silk curtains, or chip paint with gilded mirrors. French country doesn't reject the rustic, it simply elevates it, proving that rugged and graceful can live beautifully side by side. French country interiors embrace floral patterns with confidence and grace. Unlike the minimal or neutral tendencies of farmhouse decor, this style isn't afraid of color or motif. Roses, vines, and garden blooms bloom on curtains, bedding, and even wallpaper, adding softness and romance to every corner of the home. Florals create a sense of comfort and nostalgia. A simple floral pillow can liven up a muted sofa, while a floral wallpapered hallway becomes a cheerful daily passage. The beauty lies in the details. Whether it's faded like a sun-washed fabric or vibrant like a spring garden, florals always speak of home. To incorporate florals without overwhelming a space, start small. Try a delicate bloom on a lampshade, a watercolor-style duvet, or a vintage botanical print. French country florals aren't loud. They whisper charm. They're a quiet reminder of nature's beauty brought indoors. French country living celebrates the outdoors as much as the interiors. Where farmhouse patios often lean toward function, picnic tables, and string lights, the French country approach is all about creating an alfresco room. Imagine cushioned seating beneath a pergola, aged urns brimming with lavender, and delicate ironwork that feels like it's always belonged. These outdoor spaces feel as thoughtfully designed as the interior ones. From lace-trimmed table linens to climbing roses on trellises, every detail is considered. There's a casual elegance that invites you to linger, whether you're sipping coffee or enjoying an evening under candlelight. Nature becomes the backdrop for daily beauty. To bring this feeling to your own garden or porch, start with softness. An outdoor rug, a vintage bistro set, or even curtains that sway in the breeze. Let greenery play a starring role. French country outdoors is a romantic extension of home, filled with serenity and timeless appeal. One of the most heartwarming ways to embrace French country style is through DIY. From hand-painted vases to recovered dining chairs, personal touches bring the spirit of Provence into your space. It's not about perfection. It's about personality, heritage, and charm crafted by your own hands. Start small. Try distressing a picture frame with chalk paint, stenciling a fleur-de-lis onto a linen pillow, or arranging dried lavender in a thrifted pitcher. These simple touches instantly warm a room and make it uniquely yours. In French country design, there's room for soul, not just style. French country DIY isn't flashy. It leans into softness, nostalgia, and texture. Incorporate lace trims, repurpose old lace doilies, or make your own rustic signs with romantic French sayings. The goal is to create a home that feels as though it has grown over time, touched by love and creativity. As we close this beautiful transformation journey, remember, French country style is more than just decor. It's a lifestyle rooted in elegance, comfort, and authenticity. Whether you've introduced one vintage mirror or overhauled an entire space, your home is now filled with warmth and personality. You've seen how every detail, from floral fabrics to antique wood, comes together to create a timeless look. The shift from rustic farmhouse to romantic French country brings softness, story, and soul into the home. It's a space that welcomes, relaxes, and inspires. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. If you found inspiration here, please like this video, leave a comment about your favorite French country element, and don't forget to subscribe for more dreamy, budget-friendly transformations. Your perfect home is just one project away.